Hey guys, let us try to do this. All right. What's going on? I am in Taichung, Taiwan. I arrived here yesterday, and it's been a busy few days actually. I have a few things I'd like to talk to you about, bring you up to speed, and just kind of chit chat as I walk around Taichung here at night. It's 10 o'clock p.m. right now, so we're a little bit too late for some of the markets that I wanted to visit, but there are some areas that we'll walk through with a lot of nice lights, and we'll get looked at very strangely. What's the temperature right now? I don't know. Feels real good. Mid 20s maybe. What are the mid 20s in Fahrenheit? I feel like Fahrenheit is probably about 75 degrees. Shorts weather. And ask away, guys. This is kind of a Q&A and an update video, and so I have some things that I want to talk about, but you guys can talk as well. If you're looking on the channel today, Jayoe's YouTube channel, you will see that there are two uploads today. There's an upload from my ride from Taoyuan all the way to a weird city. I forget the name of it, but it was kind of small, and that one was a nice ride. I ended up losing my flag, which was a big pain in the butt. It just flew away, and ended up God knows where. I don't even know where, but it flew away. And so I ended up without a flag, and that was a big bummer, because I like, not only did I use that flag, it helped locate me, but Shelley Strassner made me one of those flags. And Nicholas is asking if I replace those flags. You'll have to watch the vlog that'll be uploading tomorrow. It'll talk about what I did to replace that flag. I did find a creative solution yesterday morning before I started my tour from that small city all the way here to Taichung. I was thinking that if somebody found that flag, it's got a big Jayoe on it, they'd go online, they'd look at Jayoe, and then they'd see this guy's in Taiwan. I would imagine that anybody worth their wits would be able to figure that out, but it's not for me to wait. I've got to figure out a solution. So, this is not spoiling the video I shot yesterday. I called T-Cycle because T-Cycle makes that wedge flag, the one that I have at the top of my flagpole, the one that I had at the top of my flagpole. And so I called them and I said, hey Pat, is there any way that you could make me a larger flag, like a reverse teardrop or a wedge that's a little bit bigger on the top, you know, and that might go the entire length of my my flagpole. And he's checking it out. There's no guarantees here. You can't read it because it's opposite, but that's Party World. I walked past here this morning and there was a bunch of drunk people passed out. One person was drunk and passed out right there on the ground. Hello. Hello. And he was sleeping off a bender. Anyways, so Pat's gonna look about making me a one-of-a-kind Jayoe flag, an extra-sized one that's gonna fit on both flagpoles, and I think that would be pretty cool. But other than that, I'm in Taichung, and I think that I can get a flagpole made. I think I can get a flagpole made. Oh yeah, that's a train station down there. Maybe I can go to the train station. That would be an interesting thing for us to explore. Anyways, actually, am I walking? I'm just kind of walking around. Anyways, so so I have a potential solution for that flagpole. I'm gonna be here in Taichung for about 7 more days. The reason that I'm staying here is that here in Taichung, it's like this is where all the factories are in all of Taiwan. Like the biggest density of them are around here. And there's factories that make all sorts of bike stuff. And so my mission with Taiwan has always been to figure out how a bike is made. Really understand how all those components fit together, where they've come from originally, and how they were constructed in the first place. So today and tomorrow we'll be focusing on that. So I will be trying to figure out where I'm gonna meet, what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go. And I was talking to Pat, see how I linked the two stories together? I was talking to Pat at T-Cycle about my flag thing, and I just mentioned, I said, you know, I'd really like to have a meeting with the company that makes my TRIKE's frame, because I know when I constructed that TRIKE in Germany, that the TRIKE frame itself was actually fabricated here in Taiwan. So, I gave them a call, they returned my call, and I have a meeting set up to go and check out the factory there. I'm gonna go to the factory that makes my frame. And actually, for you TRIKE guys out there, and even bike guys, I think this company makes all sorts of components for all sorts of bicycles and trikes, and like hello, and like all sorts of different things. So this could be very, very, very cool. The problem, look at this twist. The problem is they are near a city called Taoyuan. Taoyuan is where the international airport is. That is literally right next to, wow, why is my arm so dirty? What the hell did I do? What did I do? Lost my train of thought. Anyways, Taoyuan is right next to where I was just a few days ago, like 150 kilometers away, when I started riding to here. And I plotted them up on the map. I rode within 1 city block of that place. I rode within 1 city block of the company that makes my TRIKE. Yeah, it looks like as I'm walking around, places are turning off their lights, but I can go down this street. That's kind of neat. So as soon as I get the go ahead, I'll go. This is where I was all day today, Starbucks. What does that say? EFOC Skubrats. EFOC Skubrats, that's where I was all day. Anyways, so I scheduled an appointment. I think I'm gonna go see them on Wednesday, but they're so far back that I actually have to take like 4 hours to take a bus, then a train, then get to the airport, then take a taxi, and it's gonna be a real pain in the butt. But that is like one of the bucket list items that I had when I originally intended to go to here to Taiwan, was to see the place that makes my TRIKE frame. And finding that is like, bing! It's so cool, because it is. Because I wanted to find it. I didn't know how I was gonna find it. And today, just the pieces of the puzzle kind of fell together in such a way that it made it happen. All right, hold on. I'm gonna read through some comments. What's your favorite coffee? Black, like my women. Black and strong, like my women. Maybe rent a scooter for the day. Oh, that's not a bad idea. How long would it take me to ride 150 kilometers on a scooter? I wonder, I could ride a scooter all the way up and all the way back. Good idea. I don't know. Savvy, yes. My London friend was quite nice. The connection there is incredible, Matt, isn't it? Oh, this phone is, this phone, I uploaded almost 5 gigs of video today. I uploaded all my video from this phone, connecting it to my computer. First time for a Taiwanese morning, I hardly knew. Skull flag, maybe. Oh, what are you guys talking about? 112 people? Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? 120 now, I lost one. You've been tagged. Rico, hey Rico, what's up, buddy? Taoyuan women, okay. Yeah, I don't think HP would tell me who makes that frame. I don't think they really want anybody knowing that their stuff is made partly in Taiwan. I think like to say that it's all made in China, or China, all made in Germany. They don't want to know if it's made in China at all. Flying tigers, I don't know. Two-sided flag, Taichung, to the 3D printing. Awesome to check out your trike. Okay, I'm gonna stop going backwards. How's the server treating me? I have not used it so much, to be honest. How is your new flag? Okay. Hey, Martin, thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm done reading backwards. Now it's time to go forwards. Pretty cool site behind me, right? Kind of nice. I had breakfast this morning that I went at Starbucks. I had like a bunch of apples, and then I started working on the computer, and before I knew it, it was 7:30 p.m. So I started at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it ended. Oh, check out this, is interesting. Okay, what we have here, we have games, we have birds, and we have guns. Oh. And we have geckos. I wonder what that guy's marketing plan was. Okay, we're gonna start off with kid-style games. Then we gotta have birds, right? And if you got games and birds, you gotta have guns. I know they were airsoft guns, not like real guns, but still, it's kind of funny. Airsoft guns look pretty close to the real thing anyways. Okay, so so yeah, I'm gonna be going this week to go and see the company that makes the trike, among other things. That should be cool. The other thing that I'm going to be doing is Pat from T-Cycle, he's going to send me one of those flags and poles, and he's also going to send me some of those belt brackets, those belt buckles for the back of my seat. I had talked about that before. Because he's going to send me a package, I can order them from Amazon, have them sent to his place, and then he'll forward them to me. So that is another solution that has found its match. So that's very cool. Lots of hostels here. Here's another hostel. Lots of hostels. You can't see that sign because it's too bright. But that's a Let's Ho hostel. Wow, Augustus Woods. Holy moly. Oh wait, that's okay, that's NT. I was like, I saw 300. I thought you gave me 300 bucks. You're here, right, Augustus? You're in Taichung. We're supposed to meet up together. And you know what? That is a perfect segue into the next topic of conversation. A very cool topic of conversation. So I'm sitting at Starbucks. I haven't had time to really contact anybody. I'm just plugging away at the vlogs, and I know that a guy named Prozzy is here. You guys know Prozzy? He's a guy that is a vlogger and in southern China. He's kind of been a friend of mine. I haven't never met him before, but I know him through the vlogging circles, and he's recently moved to Taiwan. So he lives here in Taichung, along with Augustus is here as well. And so I wanted to meet Prazi and do a vlogger one-on-one with him while I was here. And how many vlogs have you edited today? 4. Don't derail my conversation though. I need to talk about the 4 videos I made today, but we'll go back to that. So anyways, I was planning to call Prazi and let him know. Bitchy, who's Bitchy? Anyways, let me know who that is. Maybe I'll contact Bitchy. Is Bitchy a boy or a girl? I don't know. It's okay, Tice, don't worry about it. It's my problem, not yours. So all right. All right, we're back. So, so I got a call on my WeChat app from Winston. Winston, you guys might know as Serpent-Za. And Serpent-Za called me and he's like, "Hey, Matt, where are you? Because I want to know where you are. I'm in Taiwan. I just got here. I'm in Taichung. So if you're in Taichung, you let me know what you're doing. Maybe we catch up and have a beer Sunday night." And that's my Winston impression. It gets a little bit better with repetitive use, but Sam, oh, who's that? Sarah. I'm in Taichung, Taiwan. Anyways, so Winston is here. So I called him. He's like, "I'm meeting up with Prazi here in a few minutes, man. I'm just really busy. I'm really busy today, but tomorrow we can get together." And again, that is, every time I talk in Winston language, it's going to be my really shitty South African accent, but I think it's pretty good. Anyways, so I'm going to meet up with Winston tomorrow and Prazi. And we're gonna hang out tomorrow here. On top of that, because if you guys don't know this, Winston and Sea Milk are gonna come here and they're gonna cycle around Taiwan, motorcycle cycle. So, I just happen to be here at the same time they're gonna come here because this is their starting point. They're gonna come here and they're gonna cycle around from here. So, Sea Milk is going to be here a little later in the week, and so I might have an opportunity to meet Sea Milk, see Winston again, and meet Prazi, and that's awesome. And Augusta, you let me know where you are. Let's meet up too, and if anybody else is listening here, you let me know. We'll meet up. I'm reading back. Matt's not here yet. He'll be here in a little bit. Matt and Sea Milk. I'm reading backwards. Hello, is there a Cranfield University? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now there's not much color that way, so I'm gonna walk back and we can keep walking and talking. So that is cool, right? Tomorrow I will meet with the crew. And then hopefully the day after that, I can make my way to Taoyuan Airport, and probably, I'm thinking I'll stay at that hostel right next to the airport. And then after I wake up in the morning, I'll go directly to the factory that makes those TRIKE parts. I'll finish my interview with them and then I'll go back. But for you guys in that thought about riding the scooter up there, that might be a cool idea. I imagine I could do that. It wouldn't take that long to ride 150 kilometers on a scooter. A few hours maybe, right? I could leave really early. Maybe a good idea. Anyways, so there's that. Now, Tice was asking about the 4 videos. And that's another thing I want to talk to you about. So I produced 4 videos today. One is the video of the ride. That's my regular vlog. 2 is the cockpit video. I did a video about what I look at in my trike. Like, so when I ride, I have like a whole bunch of things that sit in front of me, and I thought that might be a cool video to be on its own. I'm gonna start trying to make videos that are a little bit more independent. So like, normally, and I recorded that cockpit video to be part of that whole day ride. But I know that there's a lot of cyclists out there that are interested to know how I set up my rig, and so they might not watch the whole daily ride, but there's probably a lot more people that might just be interested in that cockpit, and vice versa. There might be some people that aren't interested in it because it's very cycling centric. So I separated that video, and I'm very curious. I'm constantly testing my channel to try different things to see if one thing performs a little bit better than another. And so my new theme, especially after VidCon, was to try to focus on specific topics and try to make videos about those specific topics. And so that's why I did that cockpit video. I think it'll be cool. I think, and so with that cockpit video, that is the first Cycle Sunday episode that I've made. A cycling specific video of any form, whether it's a cycling review or a cycling trick or a cycling whatever. I'm gonna try and make one specific video every Sunday that is cycling specific. So that's video number 2 that I shot today, and I wanted to make sure to get that out today. Today is a busy day. I produced, and this live broadcast is 3. Yeah, Trike Tuesday. Well, but I think that's the other thing, Tice. If I say trike too much, I'm kind of cutting myself off from all the other people that might be interested in what I'm saying, because it's also applicable to anybody riding a cycle, whether it's a bicycle, a quadricycle, a tricycle, or whatever. So if I'm trying to make my message a little broader, because the trike community, the people that like me already, they know me already. But I gotta kind of reach out there, and the cycling community is a lot bigger than the tricycling community. So that's that. Third video is yesterday's ride. I found a solution to my flag dilemma, somewhat, which was very funny. I had some amazing things I talked about. It was a really, really good day. I felt good. It was blistering hot though, super hot. I had some people asking why I don't make more videos that are more landscape based. Why Matt? Why Matt? Do you not focus more on your surroundings? And why do I have to see your stupid, ugly face talking all the time? And so I answered that question as eloquently as I could. And so that is another topic in that video. Really, that video is nice. It has some drone footage. Speaking of drone, there's a whole topic of conversation I want to do about that drone. Maybe I'll do that on Cycle Sunday. But also there's tech review stuff too. There's a lot of things that I have that I've used for years and that I have a pretty solid opinion on. And I'm developing a pretty solid opinion on that Mavic Air. It's not all good. It is not all good. Let's see what this lady's cooking. Hot dogs. You guys want a hot dog? Anyways, so there's that. Now the fourth video is another topic I want to discuss today. The fourth video is going to come out either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, and I'm really excited about this. I'm going to give you the scoop on what the video day after tomorrow is. So a friend of mine in the Jayoe Nation made me aware of a big YouTuber in Japan called Abroad in Japan. His name's Chris Broad, and his channel's about 1 million subscribers. He's a really interesting guy, and he's clever, and he has a really funny way of bringing up topics and a really funny way of editing, and I really like his style. I might just stay here. This is beautiful, right? That way? Or that way? Let me walk a little farther. Anyways, he's got a really, really cool vlogging style, and so he's like, have you heard about what Chris is doing from abroad in Japan? And I said, no, I don't. I don't know. And he says he's going on a cycle trip in Japan, and he was asking for advice from the people watching the videos. Oh, this is nice, right? This is really nice. I'm gonna stay here. So he wanted some advice on, you know what I can do? I've got this on my tripod, so I can do this. Do that. My tripod is so awesome. There we go. That's cool, right? So Chris is going on this tour, 2,000 kilometers. He's going to be riding from on the west coast of Japan. I rode mostly the east coast, but I have a lot of experience in Japan as a YouTuber and a vlogger and a cyclist. So he was asking for advice, and so I made a video. I made it on yesterday's ride, and I answered well, I didn't answer any questions. I just basically gave him a whole bunch of tips and tricks for vlogging in Japan on the road and cycling at the same time. And so there's 9 tips that I give to him personally, and actually the video is quite nice. The tips work. Yeah, yeah. The tips will work either way, so they can work for cyclists anywhere that are vlogging at the same time. So I'm going to name the video Tips and Tricks for Cycle Vloggers. And so this video is going to be dedicated specifically for Chris to answer some of his questions. And so when that video comes out, it's going to be some sort of a request for you guys to get the message out that this video is up, because he's got a lot of subscribers, and I'm sure he gets a lot of people sending him videos and stuff. And so I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to help me penetrate the Great Wall of abroad in Japan. So basically, I would like you to comment on his videos, say Matt from the Jayoe Nation has a video for you. He'd like you to take a look at it and this kind of stuff. I think that I can show him some value. Maybe I can get on his radar, and maybe I can meet with him, you know? So that is the 4th video that I'm really excited about having done. That'll be out the day after tomorrow, I think. So that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Right, his Patreon. Are you one of his patrons? That is great. Let's see, 2-hour drive, sausage, German poster, 300 US. What is the mannequin on the left doing? I don't know, let's go take a look. Just chilling out. I think this is a hair place. She's got nice boobies. But she doesn't, she's like giving me the look like, get out of here. We don't like your kind. A seamstress. I'm coming here tomorrow. You guys know why I'm coming here tomorrow? Because maybe they can make me a flag. I bet you they can make me a flag tomorrow. Well, maybe not tomorrow, but before I continue my tour again. Thank you guys for asking me to investigate that mannequin. I'm glad I did. Very cool. Oh, what else? What else was there? There was a couple of more things. Today was a day I used Twitter quite aggressively. I'm going to use the 3 of 4. There's YouTube, there's Instagram, there's Twitter, and there's Facebook. Twitter, gonna be thoughts I have in my head, little like isms that I might think about, and whenever I upload a video, I'm gonna connect that video to Twitter. Boom. Instagram, cool pictures, memes, quotes in picture form, you know, these kind of things, really high quality images. Instagram. Facebook is going to be the home for all my videos, and probably a lot of conversation is going to be there. you know, conversation around the videos that I upload and things like that. And then of course YouTube. So I'm really trying to focus on how I do my social media strategy. It was one thing I really thought about a lot when I was at VidCon, and people are really people were really informative there. Oh, two things. Instagram feed. I was gonna do my post rides on Instagram. You know, like after I finish a ride, I was gonna do a little Instagram video, but I don't know. I just don't like that those videos disappear after a little while. I don't like videos disappearing. I like to keep them there. Hey, Eugene. How come I did not buy a black Luftwaffe jacket? Yeah. Answer Tice's question. What is your opinion of Instagram stories? And shoot, I have so many things I wanted to talk about. There was two things. There was the Instagram videos, and then I wanted to talk about something else, but I can't quite put my finger on it. I wanted to ask you guys something very specific. Here, hold on. I will be right back. I don't know if it's going to disappear, but I wanted to see okay, end of the video previews. That's what I wanted to talk about. Okay. What do you guys think? I didn't meet abroad in China, Nana. No, I want to though. I met only in Japan, John. I met John there. I'm a pretty positive guy, Four Rivers. Yeah, it's a bit late. I've got a hostel here booked. I'm just kind of like walking around the neighborhood. Well, make a new YouTube account. That is one thing I always struggle with. If I make a new YouTube account, then I start from zero on subs. It starts from zero. I was thinking about making a new account for fish-related stuff. I actually made one. I just haven't ported over the videos. But okay, right, Mark. Thank you, sir. You have brought me back. You've allowed me to maintain some sort of stability in the conversation. Thank you. This is what I wanted to know. I have gotten some people that really do not like those end video previews. I feel like they give a little anticipation to the next episode. They allow me an opportunity to kind of understand what's going on and like okay, get a grasp on the day's edit, you know, because I can kind of scrub through it, pick the best clips and put it together. Thanks again, Mark. But I want everybody here that has seen my videos, 180 people. I'm popular. So I want everybody there to tell me if you like those end previews or if you don't. And we're just gonna do a throw out poll here because I want to know what you guys think, because the people that don't like them really don't like them, but the people that like them seem to like them a lot. So you let me know. Your videos are looking great again. There's so much more fun, so informative, just so you know much more you. Oh, thanks, Larry. I like the previews as long as they don't spoil the next episode. Okay. I like the little tease, right? As long as they're, oh, look at this dog. Hold on. Yeah. Hello. Oh, 太可爱了。叫什么名字？ Doggy. Yeah. That's a good name. That's a good name, Doggy. Bye-bye. What's not to like? Well, the argument is that they like the idea that they're following my journey. They're going with me on this trip. And when they see a preview of an episode that I've already traveled on, they say it sort of like distracts them and takes them away from the newness of watching an episode. By giving a preview, it's almost like it's saying that this is a pre-produced thing instead of kind of feeling like they're going along with it, you know? So, anyways, you put that in the comments section and let me know what you think, and then I'll go through and read them and then tell you what I think. So, but how do you like those end cards though? I've been trying to make sure the endings of my video are a little bit more clean, a little bit more branded. And for everybody that has been helping me out on Patreon, thank you so much. Things are really starting to ramp up. It's really exciting to see some of this stuff start to pay off. Thank you. My YouTube views and subscription increases are really low. Ever since I went to visit my dad, my stuff just kind of dive bombed. The people that are my subscribers stayed. It's not like anybody was leaving, but there wasn't like a lot of growth. I think that the story of my dad was beautiful and amazing, and I don't regret it, but it was so opposite to traveling around the world on a trike. I don't think anybody knew how to find me, and nobody really understood what to make of it, you know? Maybe do preview in its separate videos. Ugh, that would be too hard, Carol. I don't think anybody would watch those. And I like that they're only 10 seconds. They're really quick and easy for me to make. If I was to have to make a preview video that was like a minute or two, a 10-second video is not worth it to put on YouTube, you know? So I have to fit my video within a certain amount of boundaries, and if I had a 10-second preview at the end, it's very helpful. I'm reading. Really loved the time with your dad. Me too. I missed, oh geez, I had a dream about him the other day. What was the dream I had with my dad? It was, I don't know, I've been having a few big dreams. Oh, I know what I did. I had a dream. You guys ready to get the Kleenex out? So we were camping, or we were traveling somewhere, and I was with my dad, and my dad was talking to some people, and just kind of casually talking, and he kept saying the F word. He was like, yeah, effing this and effing that. My dad never swore. Never swore. He wasn't a big curse word user. And so he was like swearing, and I said, Dad, you can't swear like that. There's kids around. And he looked at me like kind of confused. And then I looked at him, and I realized I was dreaming. And he realized I was dreaming. And we both looked at each other in understanding that this might be one of my only chances to hug him, you know? So I walked over to him, and I gave him a big bear hug, and he hugged me. And my mouth was up against his ear, and I'm just hugging him, and I said, Dad, I love you, I miss you. And he says, I know. And I held him so tight, I could feel his 5 o'clock shadow bristling against my chin. And we shared an embrace, and then I woke up. It was touching. It was nice. It was almost like real life, you know? And I hope I have a few more dreams like that. That was nice. I had another dream last night where Eva was with me, and there was some flippers. I were by a beach, and there were some flippers on the beach, and I turned around, and Annie was like, where's Eva? And I looked, I says, I don't know. And I looked down, and there was no flippers on the ground, and I looked out into the lake, and she's swimming. You know, like her age, like 2, but she's swimming, and I panicked, and I jumped into the water, tried to save her. It was crazy. It's crazy. But you know, she's okay. She's okay. All right, let me answer some questions. Yeah, I'm in Taichung. When do you finish Taiwan? I'll be in Taiwan for another month. Oh, that's another thing. So the hernia doctor, Dr. Lin, I think his name was, he's on vacation in the USA, and he contacted me. and we were talking about the fact that if he could fix my hernia, I told him that if he could fix my hernia and he could cover the costs, that's kind of neat. All these e-bikes. I think they're being impounded. Are those being impounded, guys? I know it's hard to read because it's backwards, but that was interesting. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, so the hernia guy, the surgery is like $4,000, but he's a really professional and like very experienced hernia doctor. And I told him, I tried to sell it that I'm a world traveler, I'm riding a trike, I'm pushing my body. If he was to fix my hernia, I would carry his message of his clinic all around the world. I'd make videos about the surgery, I'd make videos about the recovery. I'd have mentions of his clinic throughout my videos. It would be a great opportunity to cross-promote, me help him out, and in turn, he gives me the surgery for free. He didn't like that idea. And I'm still negotiating, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna work out. He was talking to me about financing options and some opportunities to get some like welfare-ish kind of discounts and stuff like this, and I says, that's that. The doctor told me that my hernia, as long as I stay healthy, should subside and should stay dormant for as long as I stay healthy. So I don't necessarily have to get it fixed right now. Actually, I feel great right now. It would be more or less the fact that I think it would be nice to get it done because I'd have, you know, my hernia feeling good for the rest of my life. And right now it's, you know, it's damaged. It's just not affecting me unless I really get out of shape. So anyways, we're waiting on that. All right, back to the thing. Is it an e-bike cycle with an electric motor? Yeah. I don't want e-bikes picked up every night in many cities to be recharged. Really? That's cool. Eva and Annie are in Ningbo right now. I think traveling with them will be difficult, but they are going to visit me from time to time on the road. Joey, the story of my other sister, that's for another vlog altogether, but it's a very interesting story. My other sister, Tammy, died a few years back. She's an inspiration of a whole nother variety, and her story is quite valuable. She was troubled, very troubled, and she taught me a lot. I'll just leave it at that. Okay. Well, Vinay, it's not. Marketing is marketing, and promoting is promoting. Maybe he is, but he's spending money on advertising, thousands and thousands of dollars on advertising. So it's up to him to take it or not. But I'm offering it, and I'm not going to pay $4,000 for it. That's for sure. Let's see. Going back. All right. When I finish Taiwan in a month, I'm going to get on the road and I'm going to be heading into China again. When I leave Taiwan, I will go back home real quick because I'll be back in China, short train ride away from Ningbo. And then I'm going to visit Annie and Eva for 3 or 4 days, but not a long trip. Then I will be back. To the road. I will be heading south from Xiamen. I'll leave my trike in Xiamen because it's a ferry ride from Taiwan to Xiamen. I'll leave my trike in Xiamen and then go visit Annie and Eva. Then I'll come back to Xiamen and head south. I'll head south to Shenzhen and then arch off to Guilin. I'm going to drive the same route that I did when I had the accident originally. So I'm going to actually go to that same city, the same point where I was run over by the truck, the same hospital that I had the surgery on the treatment on my shoulder. I'm going to try and meet the mayor who helped me when I had the accident. Really trying to make it an interesting affair. When I leave that place, I'm going to head to Guilin, which was my original destination after, but I had to stop because I had the accident. So I'll be heading to Guilin. After I hit Guilin, I'm going straight south. So I'm going straight down to Vietnam, cross Vietnam into Cambodia, or across Vietnam into Laos. I'll be in Vang Vieng for a while. Then I'm going to cross back into Vietnam, follow down the east coast. Gonna do some cave searching. There's the largest cave system in the world I'd like to visit, but it's very hard to get the expedition there. Then I'll head down into Cambodia, then Thailand, then Malaysia, then Singapore, then Indonesia, then Australia, cycle around Australia, then New Zealand, cycle around New Zealand. Then that's the end of phase one. I haven't really started phase one yet. Korea, Japan, and Taiwan are the beginning of phase one, and I'm just about finishing that. So look forward to some interesting trips, interesting stories, an amazing set of future travels. Because you know, after phase one, then there's phase two. Phase two is getting from Norway, or getting from New Zealand to Norway. Phase three is from getting from Norway, the tip of Norway, down to the tip of Africa, Cape Town. Then phase four is tip of South America, southern tip of South America, all the way up to United States and LA, and then ending the tour. So big stories, big goals, but hey, what's life without some big goals, right? Nice day. Nice day. I'm gonna find a place to set up this camera. Oh, this is kind of nice light right here. Are you asking, Tice? Are you asking? No, I'm going through India. I'm doing the whole Indian, all of India. I'm excited to Pakistan. It's an amazing country for cycling. Yeah, I'm doing Canada. I'm gonna go up through Maine into Canada, go up, and then come down into Detroit, because I want to go take that way into Detroit. Do you realize how dangerous South Africa is? Sure, I talk to Winston all the time. He tells me that. Just don't you to Central Asia countries. Just don't you to, well, I like Central Asian countries. Ever thought of riding with somebody for a bit? Yeah. Metal plate still there? Yes. I still have the metal plate and 9 screws there. Del gas. Del gas. I hope you have big flags. Yeah, I'm looking for big flags too. Will you get the opportunity cheaper in China? Will you get the opportunity cheaper in China? The opportunity to what? Not sure. It was great. Really nice there. Dad's videos were quite nice. Little bit less beer, a little bit more whiskey. You know what? That's what I'm doing. I haven't had a beer, and I like beer. I haven't had a beer in like a week, but I've had a couple of whiskeys, and that tastes pretty well. And my diet is doing very well. I'm losing a lot of weight, and things are going pretty well. I'm pretty excited. Forget the warning. Jayoe. All right, Welsh Magic, take it easy. What time is it there? Dr. Welsh Magic. What time is it in UK right now? Oh yeah, I can get the surgery anywhere. That's why $4,000 was crazy. If they do it for free, then that would be great. I'd carry the message of their clinic around. But if I can get it done in China, you know, a hernia surgery is a hernia surgery for the most case. Oh, okay, 3:40, almost 4 o'clock. Well, who's that? Diet with whiskey? Who said that? Greg, right? No. Take it easy, guys. You know, my idea of, let me see if the light's better this way. There we go. My idea of dieting is sustainability. I want to make sure that I can live in it for a long time. Like, I'm not eliminating all rice, eliminating all noodles. I'm kind of mixing things. I'm trying to watch my portions because I normally eat so much stuff. I'm trying to watch what I take in and get rid of some of the big sugar things. Like, I don't drink sodas anyways, but you know, I'm trying to watch even the amount of like juices that I have. There is a Gatorade drink that I cheat on, but I have to cheat a little bit. When I'm cycling, 3,000 calories are burning off me. I have to have something to make that up, so it feels good. Do you think you'll climb the Jade Mountain? Where's the Jade Mountain? Is that Vietnam? Johan, I would hope to see you in Vietnam too. Wow, we're almost an hour into this. Time flies on these live streams. It's crazy. I think I'll try and do a live stream every Sunday. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do. I'm so glad. There was one thing. If I would have ended this vlog and not asked this, I'd have been pissed off. Okay, so I have the Vlogger One-on-One series. This is the series where I interview other people making videos around the world. When I was at VidCon, I racked up 20 of them. When I was at in USA, I had one of them. I actually have. It's already done. It's on my channel. It's just waiting to publish. Do you think, what is a good day to publish a Vlogger One-on-One episode? I don't want to crowd up one day with more than like 2 videos. Even today I'm doing 3 videos, but this live stream was sort of like an extra. Actually, maybe Sunday will be a 3-video day. It'll be a vlog, it'll be a cycle Sunday, and then it'll be a live stream Sunday. I kind of like that because these live streams are easy and fun to do, and they're a good way to kind of set up the next week and also end the previous week. Wednesday. Okay, so Wednesday you think should be a Vlogger One-on-One Wednesday. Okay, I had it set up to publish on Monday, but I can do it on Wednesday. So I can do a Vlogger One-on-One on Wednesday, then I can do a cycle Sunday, then I can do a live stream Sunday, and of course the vlogs are there too. Hey Marshall, how's it going? And what are some other series? I was thinking of like a equipment, like a tech review or equipment review, because I could sit down and actually talk about all the stuff that I use, from tents to my Garmin tools, to apps that I use for navigation, to you know, the tires I use. I could talk about specific things, very, very open-ended, you know. They don't have to be like really crazy edited like my vlogs are. They're just kind of a discussion where I say, today, you know, on such and such, I'm going to discuss, you know, rain protection, or today we're going to talk about, you know, my Ortlieb bags, for example. So Saturday, okay, so like gear Saturday or something like that. I could do that. So Saturday could be some sort of World Traveler One-on-One. It's a neat idea too. That's kind of like my hostile territory. Hostile territory is that episode that I did about the hostel. Those are going to be fewer. I'm not planning on doing one of those a week. Those are only going to be made when I find a cool hostel that I want to be like, that's a really cool hostel. I want to do a review of this hostel. Okay, Gear Saturday. Okay, so we'll do Gear Saturday. Next Saturday, I'll pick something and we'll do it. You know, the reason why I'm thinking about it is because that Vlogger One-on-One episode that I'm about to post is from a guy who has a machine shop in Michigan. And he's got this huge like hardware store. And he started up a YouTube channel. He just walked down his hardware store and he'd look around and he'd be like, oh, that's a weed whacker. Okay, today we're gonna do a video about this, you know, winding a weed whacker. And then he's, oh, this is this. And he's like, today I'm going to show you how to unclog a toilet. So he had all of these things that he was so familiar with that to make a video about it was easy for him. And he could talk about really interesting things because he had so much experience with it. And me, I have a lot of experience with all sorts of things. I've developed and been on the road long enough I can talk about that kind of stuff. So like, for example, this backpack, or even the shoes I'm wearing, or whatever. But yeah, okay, we'll do that Saturday, Gear Saturday. I'm going to put something out here real soon with the schedule, and I'm going to say this day, this day, this day. But Vlogger One-on-One Wednesday, then cycling Sunday, and then Gear Saturday, Gear Review Saturday. I know, I'm Squatty Potty Soldier, you're funny. You say don't overload yourself, and that's true. But I'm also kind of thinking about what is manageable. And a few extra series I think I can fit in, as long as they're not really crazy edited. You'll see the vlogger one-on-ones are already pre-made. Those take a little bit of work, but the tech review or the gear review stuff should be really easy. Just, this is what I use. This is why I use it. I've found this and this and this is really nice about it, and this and this and this is really bad about it. So that's good. Vanessa, sure. If I would love to do more vlogger one-on-one episodes if I could get used to editing them. I gotta edit them, but I love to do them. Well, I make a recommendation. If you know somebody, pass them my way. If they're going to be in my zone, for sure. Oh, I take a lot of time to explore the world. That's kind of, these videos, they make me explore the world even more. You know, they are actually quite a catalyst for seeing the world. When I'm viewing them through my camera, or when I'm cycling, I'm looking for things to tape. So I'm actually more aware of the world using the vlog itself. So the drones, I've had drones in my videos, the last couple of videos. I had, the last hotel was inside near an airport. I mean, so I couldn't fly there. And then I was in Taipei. I didn't feel comfortable really flying in Taipei, so I wasn't flying there. But now that I'm on the road, you'll see more vlog stuff. You'll see more vlog stuff. Tech Saturday might be the Mavic Air. Yeah, I'm not 100% happy with that thing. It's frustrating. It does not buck the wind like the Mavic Pro did. The Mavic Pro, man, that thing would grind into the wind. As a matter of fact, tomorrow you'll see the video. There's a bridge shot where I'm going along the bridge. I kind of came over, and the Mavic, you can come over and stop, and then go stop, and then stop. But the Mavic Air kind of, I hit, like at this point, I started jamming it this way, and it still took and slid all the way into the road. Almost like if there was a bus there, a bus would have just smashed it, and there would have been nothing I could have done. Like I had the left or right all the way, and it was moving left, and I'm like, no, 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 and it just sort of slid over. It was bad. Yeah, isn't that good? I saw that yesterday. This fruit plate looks fantastic. Where am I? Jeez, you're late to the game. I'm in Taichung, Taiwan. When will I go to Pakistan? It's gonna be a while. I got a lot of countries before then. When are you back in Taipei? Would you like to check your TRIKE and travel gear and give you tips about med care? Oh, yeah, that would be great, Stan. Why don't you, I'll be there in 3 weeks. Keep in touch. When I get there, you send me a message. Why are those messages retracted? Squatty Potty, what are you trying to write? Squatty Potty. Ask Matt. Oh, a Q&A. We could do a Q&A. But you know what? The Sunday live stream could be a Q&A. What do you guys think? You got a live Q&A or like a pre-produced Q&A where I do it sort of like Casey Neistat does, and he does a Q&A inside his vlogger or his vlogs. I could literally answer questions on the road one day if I'm, interested, and I could do like a Q&A every Q&A Tuesday or something like that, live. Because I think that what I'll do is I'll say Sunday we're gonna have a Q&A part of the live stream, and you guys can ask me questions. But yeah, the Q&A in Japan, that was an end of Japan one. That was a big one. Yeah, live is easier, but the problem with these live streams is that they're all hour long. So if I do a Q&A that's like 5 minutes or 10 minutes long, then I'm probably gonna get more people that are gonna listen so that they can hear the answers to the questions. But if your guys are watching right now, that's great. But how many people are gonna wanna watch through an entire like 1 hour live stream to get answers to questions that might only be a small portion of the live stream? So it's a little bit of a catch-22. I do enjoy doing these live streams, but they carry with it, oh, there's a gecko up there, they carry with it an inherent problem in that they're so long that sometimes it puts off people and they just don't want to, it's because I did a 3-hour one before and they were like, I don't want to listen to a 3-hour video. somebody, no, Tice, right? Was it Tice? I wished Tice a happy birthday because he turned 18. And I said, hey man, I wish you a happy birthday in the vlog. And he, did you find it, Tice? yeah, he's mentioning, he's like, you wished a happy birthday? I says, yeah, I wished you a happy birthday. And he's like, he's watching it, he couldn't get to it. He just kind of ran out of steam. Anyways. Oh, turned 19. Oh, I'm sorry, Tice. That's what I meant. You were 18, you're now 19. Hello, gays. Okay. All right, guys, I am gonna go. I'm gonna go to bed. It is late, and I think I've gotten all that I wanted to accomplish here. So, quick review. I'm gonna be putting the Abroad in Japan video. I want you guys to help me out to promote that to Chris. When it comes out, make sure the video is out when you do. I am going to do, what do we think? Wednesday, Vlogger One-on-One. Saturday, tech review or gear review. Sunday is going to be a live stream and a cycle Saturday. And a Q&A. I'm still going to figure that out. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about a Q&A? Should it be a live stream Q&A? Or should it be a pre-produced, you send me questions and I'll answer them? Like send me Twitter questions and I'll answer them. And then I think, you know, at the end of every country, I'll do like a huge live stream where I'll answer questions at the end of every country, just like I did in Okinawa. But that's not necessarily what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a QA. Live QA edited video from live stream. What does that mean? What do you mean? Anyways, guys, take it easy, and